How we all going? Lowy here. In today's episode, as you can see, land-based fishing. So boat stayed at home, wasn't a bad morning. I'm about to pack up and go. Got some good fish, lost some fish, but I won't spoil it and say too much. I'll let you guys enjoy the video. A little bit of rain around this morning, not the best. We'll start out with this little hard body, give it a few flicks, see if we can't catch something, maybe a brim or a flatty. You never know your luck. It's bottom of the tide. It's about the only time you can walk out on that wall when the tide's super low. I don't know how productive it's going to be here in the middle of winter. It'll be quite cold where I'm going to be fishing. We'll give it a shot. It's only shallow out there. I'm just slow rolling it across the bottom. Just feeling for the lure, rubbing on the mud or the rocks. Real soft hands. You don't want to go too hard on it, otherwise you'll snag it up. You've got no way of getting it back either. So just a nice, subtle, slow roll into the bottom, all the way back to your feet pretty much. I got some soft plastics, some hard bodies, mixtures of different lures here that I'll try. Bottom of the tide, that's the only problem, but it's the only time you can really get in here. Come on, fish. Right, nothing there. We'll move up a little bit. That's all you pretty much do here. Have a couple of casts in one spot, then move up. Do the same thing all the way. Hopefully pick up a couple of fish. Can be pretty hard work on the ankles out here. All those rocks, they just roll constantly on them. So you've got to have pretty decent footwear. I wouldn't say these gummies are ideal, but at least if the water comes up, I can just walk through probably at least 12, 13, 14 inches of water without getting my shoes saturated. No one wants wet feet in winter, I'll tell you right now. I definitely don't. Anyway, we'll press on to the next spot. Water's pretty murky. It is dead bottom, like literal dead bottom. The last tiny bit of the run out. She's very, very low in here at the moment. Not much water at all. Hopefully less water means it's easier to find the fish. Rightio, just changed colours, gone from a bright green to this dark crank. Might put off a better silhouette in the water. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, on to the next spot. I'd probably prefer this one in a deeper diver than what it is. I like the hard body hitting the bottom and just bumping the bottom the whole way. I think it brings in a few more fish. So I've got to keep this one pretty close to the edge. Make sure it keeps rattling those rocks or into the mud. As soon as I go out too deep, I just don't find them anywhere near as effective. So you've got to make sure with your hard bodies, I think, that it's down near the bottom. I've always found it works better. Probably only have a couple of flicks in here with the hard body. It's a bit deep, and then I'll switch it over to a plastic. Two, 3, 5 bait junkie prawn in mudblood. Let's get that out there. At least it's not too windy. So I can see the line like bottoming out pretty good. The wind is meant to pick up a little bit later. I've only brought this ultralight setup with me as well, so we might be in for a long day of catching nothing if that wind gets up. Especially with all the light gear I brought. That's how it goes sometimes, but don't always get what you want weather-wise. But it's good for now. But we are at the bottom of the tide, so the fishing's pretty poor. We need that to pick up. Hopefully this plastic can drum up a bit more interest. I'll have a flick on this side. No luck on the inside, so I'll try the outside. It's nice and calm still, which is good. Beautiful morning. We have a fish on. Flatty, I think. Yeah, a little flatty. I've only got light leader, so I'll get the net. It's not a very big one. Like I said, it's only light leader. So, net is required. He's definitely got that down in his hatch. All the way in. It's only a small prawn, 235. But he definitely wanted it. Didn't ya? Go down here, mate, be a bit easier for me. Off you go, bud. Well, it's good to get off the donut. It was only a small fish, but it's better than nothing, better than what we've had. That's only the second bite of the morning, so let's get back out there, try and get something else. All right, I've picked one up just in close here. Feels more like a brim, I think. Bumping into the bottom there. Oh, it didn't sound good on the leader. Come around here, mate. I'll just lift him out, I hope. Ooh. Ooh, off he goes. No, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. We got lucky there. Well, there we go. Nice little brim. Nothing too big. It's pooed all over me, of course. Bit of poo, bit of mud. Anyway, we'll get him back into the water. Got fish number 2. When I dropped him, he dropped right down under a crab. I'll show you that crab in a second. Over here, mate. Well, fish number 2 anyway. That was probably a legal brim. We'll get back in the water, try and get number 3. What is that? That is the smallest brim ever caught. Oh, mate. We pooed on me. Thanks for that. Have a look at that. It's that small, I can barely show the fish to you. Wow. Oh, off he goes. See ya, mate. Smallest brim ever. Where's the bite? There we go. Get him up off the bottom there. That's a better one. Oh. He's rubbing me on the bottom. Not good. Come on, over this way. Where's my net? Oh, my net's all the way back there. Oh, what is it? It's a small dewy. Oh, nice. Very nice. Come on, mate, round this way. Oh, got a bit left in him yet. Come on, in you get. There we go. Beautiful. How good's that? How good. Beautiful colours on them. That's just on that 235 bait junkie prawn. Little tiny one going for brim. Very nice. What do you reckon, mate? Enjoyed it? Well, there we go. Nice little land-based dewy. Thought it was a big brim at first, but turned out to be this little schoolie. Very, very happy with that. Well, I don't want to keep him out of the water too long. I don't want to drop it on the oystery rocks either, so quick look at it. Back in the water for this little champion. Thanks for coming, buddy. Well, absolutely stoked with that fish. Was looking pretty grim there, no bites, nothing. Anyway, we picked up 4 now, plus that little micro brim. Well, 3 plus the micro brim. I don't know if we could really count it, but it is 4 fish. Anyway, we'll have a couple more casts before this tide gets too high and we've got to head back. There we go. We're on another one. That's thrashing around a fair bit. Definitely feels more brim-like. Sure is. Just a little tack of this one. Didn't fight anywhere near as hard as the dewy, but you got to expect that for the size difference, that's for sure. Just a little fella, but good to get another one. There, mate. There we go. Whoa. Wow. Okay. I don't know what that is. It's a lot bigger than I hoped for. That's for sure. Wow. Well, at least the camera got the hook up at the initial run. That feels like a pretty decent sized fish, to be honest. Especially in this skinny water. Feels like a dewy. It's over on the surface over there. Might try and skip across here. Well, eh? Big fish in skinny water. How good. There's a big bit of structure over there. Oh, he's done me. I was going to say there's some things out in the water here that aren't real good. And I've just gone past one of them. Oh, how sad's that? That was a good fish in here. Real good. Oh, well. Oh, well. Well, you win some, you lose some. Unfortunately, that one wasn't going to be caught. Not on that thin line anyway. There's a few rusted old pieces of steel out in the water there. Some stuff that's been dumped many years ago. And I couldn't really do anything with that fish. Couldn't control it, steer it, nothing. It's only real light line, it's about 10-pound leader. So as soon as you get a fair bit of weight and it rubs up against anything like that, just bang, gone. Anyway, I'll make my way back to the car. I'd say that's probably the only cast I'll have in here. Oh, it's absolutely stinking hot. I just got back in the car. Gonna go for a drive over Stocko. Wind's picking up a little bit. I'm gonna see if there's anywhere over there I can have a quick flick before I head off home. So hang about and we'll see what we can find over Stocko side. Rightio, have a bit of a flick here and see what happens. Still got that 235 prawn on. Righto, no luck there. Couple of rattles, no fish. We'll try one more spot before I head off. There we go, we're on a fish. Oh, is he still on? Gone straight at me. Wanted to back the drag off a little bit because he feels like a flatty. I've only got light leader, I didn't want to get chewed off. Oh. Some fair head shakes. Hopefully I can get down in the water here somewhere and be able to net it. Yeah, it's a nice lid, nice flatty. Hopefully I don't bite the dust when I'm trying to get down here. Not the best conditions to land one with this little net. I think he's hooked not too bad anyway. He'll chew through that leader pretty quick if he's not. Where's the plastic? Oh, I can't see the plastic. Come on mate, back over this way. Try and guide him into the net. Come on, just a little bit closer. Ah. He's always going to take off then. He's hooked all right. A little bit of damage on the leader, not too much. Come on mate, don't do that. Oh, I can see damage on that leader. Oh, it's rubbing across his front teeth. Get in. There we go. Nice. Happy with that. Especially on the light gear. There we go guys, nice flatty. Not a bad fish at all. Considering land-based with light leader. There's a fair bit of damage on that leader, but got it in. Flatty of the session anyway. We'll launch this one back in, have another couple of casts. Righto guys, well that's going to wrap it up from me. Going to head home. Hopefully you enjoyed this little land-based session. Got a few fish, lost a really good one. Got a couple of nice ones, so all in all, not too bad. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.